It's been said that age is just a number, a polite gesture implying that you are never too old to stop doing what you love. That's the mindset for Northern State wide receiver Jimmy Kepouros, now in his 7th year of playing college football. But at the same time, he recognizes there's a gap with some of his teammates.
There are times where I'm like, wow, these kids are young, but I know how it was when I was a freshman too, so it's just a process, and I get it too, you know what I mean? Freshmen ask a lot of questions.
Guys are asking him all the time, what was this like, what was it like here, what was it like playing at that stadium or against that team, and so to kind of bring big-time college football into our locker room for a lot of our young players, especially for a guy who is older and has been around for a long time, is pretty cool.
Considering when I met Jimmy, I think he was year 5, so he's already old to me. He's an old dude to me.
Kepouros didn't even start playing football until his sophomore year of high school, but it quickly became his passion. Scholarship offers rolled in, with his final 2 choices coming down to FCS power North Dakota State or an up-and-coming FBS program at Western Michigan, led by an energetic young coach named PJ Fleck.
I loved Western and PJ Fleck and his culture. The way he brings it is awesome. He's doing that now at Minnesota.
Kepouros redshirted his only season in Kalamazoo, deciding to attend junior college back in his home state of Illinois.
I knew I was going to be starting on special teams and have a role on that, but I wanted more, and so I basically had told Fleck and Coach Simon, I was like, I feel like this is going to be my best route to, go somewhere else and play.
He didn't play football at all for an entire year attending the College of DuPage, but a call came in from a 701 area code and things quickly changed.
Coach Klannerman had contacted my parents and stuff, and had said that we're looking for Jimmy, see how he's doing at Western Michigan, and they didn't even know I was at junior college back home.
Kepouros took a visit to NDSU and joined the Bison the following fall. But just as his new adventure got started, it came to a screeching halt on his first practice with the team.
We were doing 7-on-7, and I had gotten a couple reps doing one-on-ones. I won, and then I did it was my 3rd rep, and they put me on the outside. I ran like a K route basically, starting on the outside, and basically at the top of my route I had the guy beat at the line, and I just did a little too much at the top, and my knee just snapped and went down, and basically the whole team surrounded me, including Trey Dempsey, and he said, "Do you believe in God?" And I said, "Yeah," and he basically said a prayer for me with all the guys, and they carried me off the field. Another thing that kind of drove me even more, because I was like, you know what I mean, like, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to play for North Dakota State, and that was just my mindset the whole time.
After playing sparingly as a junior, Kepouros stuck it out at NDSU, entering his senior season with a redshirt freshman quarterback that quickly made an impression.
It was awesome just to see him, for such a young kid, to be able to come in and lead older kids, and everyone, obviously everyone respected him and stuff, so it was a good process, and for everybody and for him, and I think that's why he's going to do so well in the NFL. I think, years from now he'll be playing and doing his thing, so I'm excited for him.
He played in all 16 games in his final season with the Bison, becoming a clutch go-to guy for Lance.
Down the seam, perfectly delivered. Kepouros makes the reception.
He led the team with 17 third-down receptions and graduated as a 3-time national champion. His Division I eligibility ran out, but he still had the chance to play one more year somewhere else.
It put me in a position where I was like, what do I want to do? Do I want to continue playing football? Because I knew I still would have another year of eligibility just because the way my time clock worked. Just ended up, making the decision to hit the transfer portal, and this is when the transfer portal ended up becoming a lot bigger of a thing.
It's very humbling for someone to go from a Division I national champion level down to D2. There's nothing wrong with it, but not a lot of guys will do it. So just having that humbleness that Jimmy had to say, well, you know what, my Division I's out, I'm still not giving up on the dream. I'm going to go down to Division II and continue what I need to do to chase my dreams, and I think that's very powerful.
For us, all of our connections and people that we know up in Fargo, our phones were just blazing off the hook. You got to get in on Jimmy Kepouros and get him to Northern, and that was obviously a guy that we went in to try to get, and knew we needed him to help with our culture, and knew we needed him to help bring a winner into the locker room, and that was a no-brainer to do whatever we could to get him here.
The first person to actually contact me was Coach Isaac Fricke here. He played in Minnesota, played for the Vikings, played for the Lions, and he had a great career. And so I just knew that he would be able to develop me into the receiver I wanted to be, and he's a huge reason why I'm here.
Not long after his commitment to the Wolves, COVID-19 would put his career on hold again.
I had felt like I just wanted to get some more film and show coaches what I could really do with the ball in my hand, so I decided to continue training with Coach Frickty, and then basically just wrote it out and just kept working out, listening to him and following the process.
Walking through that with Jimmy, he never wavered though. You know, he was like, I'm coming back. I'm going to play at Northern. I believe in what we're doing here, and I want to be a part of this.
Now at 24 years old, Kepouros is in his final go-around of playing college football at his third different program and third different level. But he considers himself fortunate.
Oh, this has been a blessing. I've learned so much since I've been here. Just in the past couple months, I've realized, just my maturity and everything I feel like it's taken up another level.
Jimmy's he's going to continue to push in football, and I hope we can get him to channel that even more, and hopefully channel it into other ways in his life as well.
I think a lot of guys would probably make jokes, call you the old guy, what are you doing, give up. But like Jimmy, his personality, he doesn't care what anyone has to say. If he sets his mind to something, he's going to do it.
Now you might be asking how or why Kepouros Division I clock ran out. Well, if you play at a Division I school, you have 5 calendar years in which to play 4 seasons of competition. Your 5-year clock starts when you enroll as a full-time student at any college, like Jimmy did at Western Michigan. So his clock expired in 2019. But if you play at a Division II or III school, you have the first 10 semesters or 15 quarters in which you are enrolled as a full-time student to complete your 4 seasons of competition. You do not use a term if you only attend part-time with no competition like Jimmy did at the College of DuPage. Therefore, he still had 2 semesters left to finish his playing career.
This has been Midco Sports Magazine, presented by Build Your Base with Beef Sports Nutrition and Training Program.